What's up, y'all? Mario Lopez joining me now on Zoom, running for mayor of Los Angeles. My man, Mr. Rick Caruso. Welcome back. How you been, Rick?
I've been great, Mario. I got to tell you, I am pumped up, energized, and excited. I'm ready to go.
Likewise, I am fired up, and it's a final stretch until election day. What are you doing these final couple of days, a few hours actually that we've got left here?
Well, yesterday, every day I've been all over the city. The greatest part about the campaign business, the candidate business, is you get to meet people you would, at least for me, I would have never met, right? I'm all over the city. I'm in every corner of the city. I'm in these cool little restaurants that are owned by these loving families. And it's been so rewarding, right? And we're going to continue that today. I'm out in the Valley. I'm going to be down in South LA. We're just ping ponging across the city, talking to people. We got a lot of great groups out there that we're meeting with and reminding everybody to get out there, vote. The vote is your voice. And this is a time the city, I think, really needs change. And everybody's got to get out there, even in the rain, just get out there.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
And you often hear this is the most important election in years or of your lifetime. But I got to say, in the time that I've lived in Los Angeles, which has been decades, I've never seen it in such bad shape, to be quite honest, with the crime, with the homelessness, it's just got so many issues. And I'm so glad you chose to run during this time. Why do you think it got as bad as it did, Rick?
Mario, the system has just failed. And on top of the system failing, there's corruption in it. I've been talking about this since I threw my name in. And then we saw this, a couple of weeks ago in a back room, for the city leaders, one union member carving up the city like it's their personal property. It was just so wrong. And then vile comments about different cultures throughout this city. We've lost this great, basic concept that I learned under Tom Bradley when he appointed me as a commissioner when I was 26 years old. And he said to me, you wake up every morning to serve the public, and that's what you do. You serve the public. Our career politicians have forgotten that. And I just want to point out a quick story. I was driving with my daughter the other day, Gianna, and we were going down towards downtown LA between events. Literally, the whole street was lined with encampments. There was a young man leaning on a building, rolling up his sleeve, tapping his needle, about to shoot up. And I said to my daughter, I said, Gigi, just look away. It's gotten so out of control. We just need to change it where literally kids and families should be able to walk down a sidewalk and not feel threatened or exposed to these kind of things. And we need to give the homeless a better dignified path forward where they literally have a better life. It's inhumane what our career politicians have allowed, in my opinion.
You're exactly right. And that picture you just painted, that could be in the heart of Hollywood. A friend of mine who came from Ohio, I think he thought when he went to the Hollywood Walk of Fame, he was going to see Clark Gable or something walking down the street. But instead, he saw a picture that you just painted. So that is not an exaggeration at all. What message are you trying to get out to voters in these final moments, Rick, if you had one thing to say to them?
If you're happy with your neighborhood, if you're happy with your community, if you're happy with the homeless situation that you see out there, if you feel safe in your community, if you can tolerate more corruption, I'm not your candidate. I would say very honestly, vote for more of the same, vote for Karen. We've had a legislator in office for 10 years that has no executive skills, and look at where we're at. And if you want change and a safer neighborhood and prevent crime and get the homeless a better path forward and a better life, and the encampments off the streets, off the sidewalks, out of the parks, and zero tolerance for corruption, really lead with character and conviction, I'd be honored to have your vote. The city's in trouble. I'm confident I can help. With great humility, I'm confident I can help, and I'm excited to help. And I'm doing this for $1 a year. I'm not looking for a career. I don't want to be a politician my whole life. I want to go be mayor and go back to private life and just work for the goodness of the city. Get out and vote.
Absolutely. Everyone get out and vote. You have no reason to complain if you don't get out and vote. May I ask you, what have you learned during this entire process?
Well, I think I learned what I already know. The goodness and the greatness of the people of the city through every corner of the city, but the people that are the most modest, the hardest working, the people that are working hard to put food on their table, pay their rent, nobody's complaining at all. I've been in people's living rooms and dining rooms and in group meetings. They just want an opportunity for a better life. They just want an opportunity for their share of the American dream. And that's what I want to fight for. I really want to fight for the people that can't fight for themselves and give them an opportunity. And I've just been so enriched and motivated as I've gone around the city and doing it with Tina and Justin and Gregory and Gianna. And Alex, it's just been amazing. It's been an amazing family experience. We're all just, we feel so grateful that we've had this experience together.
How will you be watching the results come in?
We're going to be as a family. We're going to be in my office at the Grove, extended family, a typical sort of Italian, just like you have in your family, the Latino families. It will probably be about 30 family members. We're going to have some dinner together. We're going to watch the results. And then we're going to have a fun party at the Grove to celebrate afterwards with a whole bunch of people.
Rick, I saw a commercial over the weekend for your campaign, and there was a lot of old footage, like home movies and stuff. And
I was going to bring that up.
And you were rocking a really nice mustache. If you win, will you grow it back?
That was my one request, Frazier. You read my mind. I did that ad, and the mustache is that
It's
mustache.
epic.
Not only is it epic, it says, "I mean business."
Yeah.
Will you consider?
I will consider. We'll give it a shot. That was a surprise. That whole video was created by my son Gregory, who's a filmmaker, and he did it as a surprise. And it was so darn good. The whole campaign team said, cut it into a commercial. But I was crying like a baby watching that. But man, that mustache, that was back in the day.
I loved it. It's so funny that you mentioned that because I was going to bring that up. Well, I got to tell you, Rick, aside from being a friend, you're a great leader, and I know you make things happen. And Los Angeles would be lucky and blessed to have you. So, you got my vote, and over here, everyone at Team On with Mario. So good luck and God bless. And I look forward to seeing you. And don't forget, you can go to lavote.gov to find out where you can cast your ballots. So, Rick, good luck Tuesday night, my friend.
Mario, I love you. My love to the family. And yeah, everybody get out and vote. We can change this city, and let's take it back and clean it up. I'm ready to go.
All right.
Thanks, Mario.
On with Mario Lopez.